hot take, but I think this is gonna help you. Just because God allowed it doesn't mean it won't still cause you heartache.
Now give me a second to explain. This is a pretty big hear me out.
I don't know when it started, but a lot of us are under the impression that when we do it God's way, that there's no pain or heartache involved, but that's just like false. Think of King David. He waited patiently, did it God's way, and went through a lot of traumatic experiences. Just because God is in it doesn't mean it won't still cause heartache, pain. We're gonna have to go through some things, overcome some things. I used to say the next person I talk to, it's gotta be Holy Spirit led. And I was saying that in a way where if it's Holy Spirit led, I won't get hurt. This will be my husband. Everything will work out. But guess what? I did end up talking to somebody. It was not my husband, and it actually hurt really bad. But it was still God who permitted me to do that. And I still kept God at the center of everything. And when I say like, okay, God, why? You just have to think about James and every trial, every tribulation, everything that we're going through is meant to make us more resilient in our faith and to produce perseverance in us. That last situation I just went through, I needed that. Something had to shift and break, and God had to get my attention through that heartache about something that I would have never paid attention to maybe years down the line. But because God permitted the situation, it didn't work out. And then also, guys, can I just say this? God, He is perfect. But we humans, we are so flawed. We are so flawed. And because we're so flawed, we're going to end up hurting each other, even when we're trying not to, because we're born in sin and shaped in iniquity. But that's why we rely on God and trust Him in situations. But the truth is, yeah, just because God is in it doesn't mean we're not going to experience pain and hurt. It's funny, I had to really go through some things in my faith to really understand that. I kind of thought, oh, you do it God's way, everything is all unicorn and rainbows and perfect and you're fine. But that's just not real. Like, we still live in a fallen world, you know? I don't know, that came to me in the shower, and I really feel like that's gonna help somebody. It's a pretty big hear me out, but there's scripture that backs it up. And let God speak to you about the whole thing.